The most important thing in choosing the right location is to find out if you can legally kite in an area. So check all signs and ask before proceeding. Kite surfing is prohibited on this beach, however, just down the road, the location is clearly marked and allowed. When you arrive at the beach, check what else is happening. People skimboarding or sunbaking have just as much right to use the beach as you do. So don't try to land your kite here in between sunbathers or launch your kite so close to other beachgoers. Choose a spot as this instructor has done with a large space downwind of you that is free of other beachgoers and obstacles. Kites are unpredictable and can drop out of the sky at any time, so never learn with people downwind of you. This beginner is far too close to other beachgoers. Also, look to the water and see what's happening. These shore break waves make launching, or even standing in the water, quite a challenge. Dropping your kite near the water's edge with shore-breaking waves can make relaunch very difficult, can be a danger to other beachgoers, and you can also damage your gear. And certainly if weeds are around at the water's edge, this will be the end of your session. Now let's check out the wind. If you see other kites being buffeted by strong, inconsistent winds, perhaps rethink and postpone your session. Kites dropping from the sky, being pushed downwind, and generally being uncontrollable is dangerous and not much fun. So keep yourself safe so you can kite another day. Remember, the wrong day when learning will not advance your skills and may put you off, and we don't want that. To help you assess the wind direction and strength, use flags and other markers. Trust me, you'll find a favourite tree or flag near your home and it will become your best friend. Throughout your kite surfing progression, you will hear many terms used in relation to the wind direction. Let's discuss a few of those here. Imagine you are standing on this beach facing directly into the water. A cross-shore wind comes across the beach from either left or right. An offshore wind blows away from the beach and onto the water, whereas an onshore wind blows from the water onto the beach. The best direction for learning kite surfing is a cross onshore wind. It enables you to launch and kite away from the beach, but if things go wrong, you won't be in the water for a long swim to get back into the beach, as the wind will blow you back onto the shore. So it's a very safe direction to learn in. At this spot, kite surfers can prepay for a rescue service that consists of boats in the water at all times to supervise their kite surfing. Unless this service exists at the beach you're wanting to kite surf at, you must never kite surf in offshore winds. You'll often hear the terms upwind and downwind mentioned a lot during learning. It's very simple. Upwind is in the direction of where the wind is blowing from, and downwind is in the direction of where the wind is blowing to. For example, here the wind is blowing from the right to the left. So upwind of these kiters is shown here in the shaded yellow area, and downwind of them shaded in green. This kiter here is walking downwind, and if you're advised when launching take 2 to 3 steps downwind, you'll need to head in this direction as this student has done. Downwind and upwind is relative to where you are in relation to the wind and will always move with you. In this clip, the students are walking in an upwind direction. Downwind is always behind them, upwind is always in front of them when walking into the wind. So let's go through the factors that make a learning beach the most suitable for you. First, look for a cross onshore wind direction. Small to no shore break, lots of space around you should your kite drop from the sky and fall downwind, and a large area to set up in. Also, never kite by yourself. Kite surfers will often help each other to launch and land your kite and render assistance should you get into trouble. The wind strength should be somewhere between 12 to 18 knots and a nice consistent breeze. Now look to the water. Look downwind of your launch spot, as when learning you will always drift downwind. So this is the place to check. If it's free of obstacles like moored boats, shallow reefs or sandbars, stoned walls and other things, and has plenty of space for you, then it's time to go kiting.